What's going on, guys? Welcome back to WWE Pit. Today we're looking at 5 fascinating facts about WWE referees that you did not know. First up at number 5, the referee uniform is now an international symbol. WWE's black and white referee uniform has become an international symbol for referees throughout the world, as many British and American wrestling companies also dress their referees in black and white to show who they are. WWE hasn't always presented their officials this way. SmackDown officials were first introduced wearing blue shirts with the SmackDown logo emblazed on it to show their allegiance to the brand. But following the unification of the brands, all referees were changed back to black and white. All special guest referees also wear black and white, which makes it super simple to spot the official. At number 4, the only time females are referees is when they're special guests. As previously mentioned, WWE currently does not employ any female talent as referees, which means the only time females are used as officials is if they are special guest referees. Many Divas feuds have been turned into main event scenarios, which has allowed the Divas to don the black and white shirts and dish out their very own version of WWE's justice system. A lot of the time, WWE only uses a special guest referee to sway the outcome of the match. If the company really wanted the match to be called down in the middle, then they would use an official. But instead, adding another party to the equation is thought to be a way to add excitement and heat to a situation. At number 3, Earl Hebner knew about the Montreal Screwjob. Sometimes officials are told about storylines, if they are expected to be a part of them. As mentioned above, Chad Patton wasn't informed about the ending of WrestleMania 30's match between The Undertaker and Brock Lesnar, but Earl Hebner was made aware of his part in the Montreal Screwjob. Earl Hebner was the one who had to signal for the timekeeper to ring the bell, despite the fact that Bret Hart wasn't tapping when Shawn Michaels locked him in the sharpshooter. His place in WWE history was ensured after his part in the event was revealed not long after. At number 2, WWE referees can be responsible for their own travel expenses. WWE officials are paid handsomely for the part they play on WWE TV, but according to the Wrestling Observer's report back in 2014, some officials who are not on the same pay scale are not happy with their weekly salary from WWE because they are made responsible for travel expenses when getting from show to show, hotel expenses when they stay in certain cities overnight, as well as their food whenever they are traveling, which can sometimes be considered rather expensive. Many referees are considered to be as well known as some of the mid-card wrestlers and expect to be paid a lot better. Let's see in the future if something changes about that. And finally, at number 1, referees sometimes stage disqualifications. Following his release from the WWE last year, Evan Bourne made some controversial statements about WWE officials in a famous outspoken interview. Bourne claimed that sometimes WWE officials took it upon themselves to uphold the rules and disqualify participants even if it wasn't a part of the story. He stated that if a referee was counting a 5 count before they disqualified a superstar, then they could, in fact, disqualify the participant and would face praise backstage for doing their job correctly, whilst the superstar would be told that they needed to know the rules better. These were just Bourne's accusations and are still yet to be verified by anyone within the WWE. WWE officials may be where the saying, quote, "to be seen and not heard" actually came from, but as noted above, they have been a part of some of the biggest storylines in WWE history and have become fascinating stars over the past few years. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video of WWE Pit. If you enjoyed, do me a favor and hit that like button, subscribe, comment down below which one was your favorite fact, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.